Hey guys, this is Gabriel Lorenzi, creator of the blog Grupo Dicas, one of the biggest travel blogs in the world, and today I'm here to talk to you about the department stores in Miami, which for many tourists is like paradise. You can buy a lot of clothes for a good price. It's one of the best places in the United States, so stay with us. Don't forget to give us a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, that's very important. Quick tips, no winding up, buckle up guys, let's go. For those who don't know, in the USA there are famous department stores. We're not used to this kind of store in our countries. They are huge stores selling all brands of clothes, accessories, bags, watches, purses, necklaces, everything from the best known, most famous brands and for a very low price. Why? These stores take the rest of the products which do not sell and are left over from other stores and resell them for a very low price. So you will find clothes from the best brands like Adidas, Calvin Klein, Gap, Nike, Diesel, and others that tourists love to buy in the United States. And everything comes out for a very good price. Sometimes there is a 30 or 40% difference in value even. The prices are more affordable, yeah, and there are pros and cons. There are people who love department stores, they think they're great and they are in love with this kind of establishment, and there are people who don't like them so much because there are also some negatives as well as positives, and we'll give you all the tips. First point, what are the department stores? There are several, but the ones we like the most are three, which are huge chains with several franchises spread around Orlando, Miami, or any city you visit, which are Marshalls, Ross, and T.J.Maxx. These are very good, they sell everything, they're kind of similar, but they have some particularities that make a difference, so you should go to all three to see which one you like best. Each person has his or her own preferences, and there is no such thing as the best one, which everybody says, wow, this is the best of all, so go to the one that's closest to you, and that's a negative point of department stores. Let's talk about the only but of these stores, which is disorganization. So you walk in it, you will realize that they are giant stores, they are a little bit messy. Why? Because the clothes are not separated by models, they are separated by size. Since there are many individual pieces that are left over and that stores send you, you can't get direct model that you want in your size. You have to start in the opposite directions. You have to go to the rack, indicate SM or SL. If it's pants, you have to go to the rack with the size of you wear. There are all the options there, so there are a lot of people searching, trying to find the best brands, and because of that it gets a little bit messy. It's not as organized as a stores, and if you go to the ones close to the tourist attractions, it's even more crowded. Our tip, go a little bit to the stores further away. Since they belong to big chains, they are in corners, so look for the ones that are a little bit outside. 10 minutes that you go with the car further away from the tourist center, you can already get the stores a little bit emptier, so it's better for you to search for the clothes you need. Super tip 1, leave to buy your suitcase there. What happens? People who go to Miami are allowed to take 2 suitcases. The rules change a little according to the year because of the airline companies. So the tip is, travel with only 1 suitcase and there you buy another one for a much lower price than in your country and use it to store your purchases. You end up coming back with 2 suitcases and leave the bags to the department stores, which are much cheaper. We have done a lot of research and the best places are always the department stores. Marshalls and T.J.Maxx are the coolest in our opinion, where we shopped the last time we traveled there. Very good brands at very affordable prices, so buy everything there, clothes and other things, enjoy the trip to the store, and come back to the hotel with your suitcase ready and packed to return to your country with everything you bought already organized for you to have no problems. Super tip 2, security. Don't leave your purchases in the car. If you go to a department store, outlet, or mall, in short, if you're going shopping, when you're done, go straight to your hotel. Pick up your bags and get in the car and go to the hotel. Avoid stopping in restaurants to eat because you're tired and there's nothing to eat in the hotel. No, guys, if you want to do this, first go to the hotel, leave your things there, and only then go to a restaurant, because there are numerous cases of theft in Orlando of the purchases that are left in a car. Tourists are the most targeted due to to the culture of buying a lot because it's very cheap, because they always buy a lot of things at once. So don't leave the shopping. And speaking of car, we think it's essential to rent a car in Miami or Orlando. Many people ask, do I need to rent a car, or is there another way to get around? Yeah, it's possible, but as we always say, there are two cities that you need a car to get around. Florida too, so you need a car to get around because it makes everything easier. You can visit the most distant beaches in Miami. The most beautiful beaches are further away to the north, and with the car it's easier to get there in 30 to 40 minutes away. There is a trip from Miami to Orlando that adds up to 4 hours away. The malls are further away as well as the outlets, and you go shopping and the trunk will hold everything for you. You won't have to carry around all of those bags. You won't have to carry all those bags back and forth in the other transportation. So in our opinion, it's worth it. Yes, renting a car, especially if you want to do some shopping. And contrary to what many people think, it's possible to get a good rental cheap. We explain it all in the tips in the link below if you want to get there, because there are many good tips for you to save money on car rental in several points and items. There are some tricks and little things that make the car cheaper, and there's a very good price comparator which compares the prices of all car rental companies in Miami and in the United States and gives you all the options. You choose the size of the car, the number of seats, the date, so you can find the cheapest options to guarantee the best price. So take a look, because depending on it, it's very worthwhile, yes, to rent your car in Miami. It's going to be good for you. Super tip 3, mobile phone chip. Take a cellular chip from your country to have access to the internet in the United States, because it's worth it, especially when shopping, because the malls, outlets, and department stores are all very large and you need to exchange information with whoever is with you. So you need a cell phone to communicate and to know where to go, arrange meetings, places, search for store addresses, see the proctors, sizing, how to adapt the sizes for your country to the numbers in the United States, what's the number of my shoe from the USA, of my clothes, because sizing varies a lot. So there are several things that the cell phone helps a lot in the routine, not to mention that's super nice to post on social networks, show your friends how the trip's going, talk through the applications, use the GPS outside the car. Many people say, but I don't want to spend with chip and cell phone. But having the cell chip, you can use the GPS in the car, because if you're going to rent a car, you need a GPS along with it. The rental price of a GPS in the car rental company is always very high, so if that amount, you can replace it with a chip which gives you internet access to your whole trip. You can use it for everything. So this is a cool tip. It's worth it. It's a chip that we have used it in our last trips. We have tested many others, and this one had the best services, the best customer services, and the best price. So it's very worth it. So be sure to buy one and get connected, because then you will get the most of everything. And that's it, guys. If you're going to Miami, check out the other videos we have about it, because there are many good tips and many cool things to know. Save money and enjoy your trip, and subscribe to our channel, guys. Give us a like if you liked the video, and follow us on social media as well. I'll leave the link here below along with the other links I mentioned during the video. And that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and see you later.